So hello everyone, this is Aether Nightmare and welcome back to .hack Outbreak. Let's check mail. See what all we have this time. Wise Man Operation. Reflecting on the mistake we made, instead of running the jamming program on the area itself, we will now try to quarantine the area where we believe the wave exists. I believe it is the most effective method. I would like to talk about the plan in detail. Please come to Netslum. Right, we gotta be getting close to the end, too. Do I even need to bring anybody else? I probably should, just in case. Ooh, no response. There's a few more things that I know have to happen, though. Okay, it probably expects me to come alone. Can I bring, like... Can I bring no one? I can bring no one. I must do this before I can go anywhere else. Okay. Word list. Warp history. Oh my gosh, I forgot the entrance to Netslum. Pulsating Truth's core in Lambda. Okay. Word list. Pulsating Truth's core. Okay, it did highlight it for me. For some reason I thought it wasn't gonna give it back.
Let's begin.
Okay, everybody's already here.
The general idea is as written on the mail. If there are no questions, Helba, please tell us about our assigned roles.
Leos will search for the cursed wave, along with a monitor of CC Corp employees. Wiseman, I would like for you to analyze that information. You will form a party to fight the cursed wave itself during the operation. The remaining will quarantine the operation area from other areas. That is all.
We have yet to specify the location. We will commence the operation as soon as we know. Each of you be prepared until the operation commences. I will mail you the operation period. That is all. Dismissed.
That's a blatant get ready for final boss, if any. Which, if that's the case, I might do some of the side quest stuff. I wish I had been able to see the actual eyes. I'm kind of curious if I should start doing other stuff. Can I get Black Rose now, or do I have to like log all the way out first? Okay, I can. Oops.
Why help?
Okay, I got these characters. We do have 5 stars on her, which is 55 rare, hence why it's glowing. And I have Cygnus Rat on him. What else do we have for word list? If it's just Goblin Tag, I don't really care, because I'll be doing those probably at the end of quarantine. Just because they are so much easier that way. I could potentially attempt this. It's level 42. But what about this? Level 70, Stalking Betrayed Nothingness. Is probably something I want to get to. Let's see. What do we got for items? Have I put things away? Avenger. I can get rid of that. Why do I even have this? Anyway, there is something else I want to do, which I need to go to Sigma. I swear her sword changes colors. I think it does. Maybe it's just what it's contrasted against. I don't have anything in the word list here. Fort Alf. She's behind the Grunty Ranch, near where you last saw Sora. Okay, let's go searching for characters.
And please, try to refrain from going off on your own. This is not a time for heroes. She vanished.
Okay, got healing elixir. Alright, back to Makanu. Because it might be a good idea to grab these phantoms earlier rather than later. I'm getting really close to the end. Okay, travels anywhere between the magic shop and the weapon shop, including up and down the stairs. She could be anywhere in here. Must be the other way. Oh, here she is. Ah, dang it. Camera.
The real players here is wrong. We are merely playing these rules and nothing more. She vanished.
Relating both to moderators overstepping their bounds, but also a bit of a deeper hint about some of the other stuff going on in this world. If this is something that we just visit temporarily, like characters in a game, quite literally, do we really get a final say in the outcome of a world? She's near the item shop, and Noble Grunty. Literally right behind the Grunty.
Something is about to happen in this game. The world.
And if you notice too, I'm trying to zoom in on her character a bit more, she has wings very similar to Terajima. Kinda looks like she's wearing a mask here, but she's not. At least, I don't think she should be.
She vanished.
Wiseman, you doing okay? Just sort of zoning out on the bridge here? You good? Okay, Fort Alf again. She crosses the bridges between the item shop and Elf's Haven. Here she is.
This may no longer be a problem that we can handle on our own from inside. It is my fear that this is the case.
She vanished.
Potentially only so much you can do as a game character. Okay, Carmina. She walks the path between the crossroads and the recorder. Okay, crossroads and recorder. There she is.
If Krim were here with us right now, I wonder what he would do.
She vanished.
And last one for her, back at Makanu. She's standing in the northwestern of the magic shop's location, close to the river.
No. That's difficult.
She vanished.
And Silver Grunty, there we go. That is Subaru's character. Kinda thinking I might just log out. Because I don't know if the next one will appear here or not. Oop, got more board. Might be a good idea to grab what I need. People in comas. A guess. I'll explain things if hackers put out some kind of visual drug. Shock symptoms. Maybe it's shock from light and sound sensations. They say you're supposed to light up the room when watching cartoons or playing games. I thought that was what those warnings were for. Yeah, it's for epilepsy. But then you didn't hear about them recovering. Why is it taking them so long? Maybe it has to do with the hardware. Anything else there? Nope. Because remember, there was a mass instance of epilepsy that was caused in this universe by someone basically hacking all the computers in the world. And there we go, there is Subaru near the center. And of course, the actual main character of .hack sign is going to be in the direct center, and they are the last one. Which I may actually just do. Both because I am stalling and because I don't want it to accidentally get mixed up in other things. Okay, should start out in Makanu just like this. They walk around the alley like Mimiru and the others. Here you are.
You pest?
There we go. You can actually see their face. This is the main character of .hack sign. He originally said, excuse me, they originally said that to Mimiru. Sorry, I'm looking at one set of pronouns and I know better. The pronouns on this page are not correct. Dun Loriog. They are wandering behind the Grunty Ranch near, Susie Grunty. assuming they mean here. Literally in between the grunty. Get out of there!
I like it this way. It's not so bad. He vanished.
Yeah, they have a similar character model to Elk. But the hair color is different. Since there was technically only so many models that you could have, especially back in these old MMOs, even Final Fantasy XI, the character creation was really limited. Especially compared to something like 14. And what they were saying was their inability to log out. It's not so bad being unable to log out. Oh, hi!
I can't get in touch with Mia at all. Have you seen her?
I haven't either.
We promised to meet. I'll look a little more later.
I keep talking about these characters and then they keep appearing in front of me. Yep, Mia's gone missing. Anyway, ranch in Noble Grunty's Corral.
You know, I just don't like you. He vanished.
Next, Sigma. When you're just trying to exist and everybody's giving you trouble for it. Actually, there's going to be 2 Sigmas in a row, so I'm probably going to have to log out for the second one. They walk around the bridge between the Grunty Ranch and the weapon shop. So I'll grab this one, log out, see what the game wants of me, log back in. Okay, so it's going to be up top. And then do the continue. Where are you? Did I pass you? Was that you? No, it was just smoke. When you're searching for literal phantoms, sometimes it can be a little difficult to see. This is not the right spot. Oh, Grunty Ranch. No, it's not the right spot.
It's just that I wanted to know. Are you able to log out?
I don't think they reused that line. They re-recorded that one.
He vanished.
I've watched episode 1 of .hack Sign enough that I have the timing of lines down impeccably. You ever watch something enough times that you can recite it perfectly in your head? Operation 2. Reports from Leos and Helba. Leos, there's been a new victim. Judging from the activity in our cover-up unit, this seems to be the real thing. Helba. In Sigma server, the data volume in Chattering Snaring Twins is increasing. There are no other significant increases, so we should hit this area first. If you can read from the report, Chattering Snaring Twins. Oh, if you can read from the report, Chattering Snaring Twins seems to be it. I suggest we execute our plan. Operation Breakwater. Assemble at Netslum. That is all. Okay, I know for a fact here, Chattering Snaring Twins is going to be the final boss. You read Wiseman's email, right? You better take me along on your next mission. Okay, so Black Rose is probably gonna be who we bring. This means we're almost done with Outbreak. I might do some of the special dungeons first, though. Okay, they wander around the bridge between the Elf's Haven and the Grunty Ranch. going to finish this first. It's like they turn around immediately. Ghost!
It hurts. Why? Why?
He vanished.
Yep, so Tsukasa is able to feel pain within the world. They can't log out, and they are capable of feeling pain. And next is Dune Loriak. I was thinking I was gonna head out and look at the completed thing, and it's like I have one more. Okay, they're hiding behind the Grunty Ranch. Fitting that it ends off here, considering this town is where .hack Science starts.
The world and all its wonders. This is my world.
He vanished.
And we get Tsukasa's wand. Ooh, that's extra special. I don't really want to give it to characters, though. Unless it's like at the end of quarantine, because it's just too special to me. I know, me and my hoarding stuff problems. I'd rather give it to someone like Mistral. I don't want to give it to Wiseman. I'd sooner give it to Elk, but I really, really don't want to give it to Wiseman, because I don't think he's gonna stick around quite as much in the final game. 48 rare. Okay. Vulcan. Fire, thunder, and darkness. Ooh, so it has 3 types. It has 100 for SP as well. Preventing curse, sleep, and charm, confusion and magic down. Yeah, that's like really good to have, so make sure, store items. We're gonna keep that somewhere safe. Then for this, of course, I can always use the books. Oops, not that. You can store your items here. Yes, I know. Thank you. If they've made it this point in the game without knowing that, I think they deserve to just figure it out on their own. Plus 10 to max HP. Not much, but you know. Anything else extra special? Like equipment? Enter Elcrest. Nothing there. Must have all just been more basic things. Yeah, I got a silver grunty from Subaru. Okay. Alright, let's log out. And we get to see the whole portrait. There we go. Now we get to see every single character. Of course, it's kind of obscured a little bit by the menu. But what you gonna do? So there you go. That's the whole cast. Bear, BT, A20, Mimiru, Tsukasa, Subaru, Krim, Sora, and the Silver Knight. Going from left to right. If you want to know more about those characters and their stories, you gotta watch .hack Sign because it is not covered in the games. This is a multimedia franchise, people. I kind of wish copyright was lenient enough to do reactions especially in an era where, you know, they could always just do shared or even just full revenue for people reacting to stuff, but, you know, ugh. I know watch parties are a thing for some Amazon shows if people already have, like, an Amazon subscription through Twitch, but, you would have to have it, and also your subscribers have to have it, so it's a sub-only stream. So basically, you're watching it on your own Amazon account. Okay, let's start adding people. Black Rose! Where are you? I can't read. Hello? Bring me along! She doesn't show up. Yeah, I probably have to go here first, because I may need to level in between. Let's see. Black Rose. Hello. Okay, I might save really quick, just in case it throws me into the final boss. If that's the case, I'm resetting. It might take me to that and then, like, open up the opportunity for final boss, is what I'm guessing.
This is it.
Be on guard.
Let's make sure we're prepared before we begin.
There is nothing to worry about. You can do it.
Well then.
Huh?
Come on.
Go on.
Yes.
We can't get started until you say it.
Data drain?
This operation is to find the clue to restore the world and to help the comatose victims. It's my understanding that Wiseman named the operation in hopes that, like the jetties on the beach, we can nullify the powerful force of a wave by working together. Everyone, please lend me your hands.
I would like to see Orca again as well. We gathered here for the same purpose.
You, the holder of the bracelet, shall commence the operation.
Show us what you got.
May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with us. Commence Operation Breakwater.
Yes, sir.
That was good.
I'm ready.
I feel like a full-fledged role player.
I'm counting on you.
Leave the quarantine to me. You just focus on the fight.
Wait, are we doing it now? Better not be doing it now, I got things to do. Word list, stalking betrayed nothingness. Or is it another servers? Okay, good. They added it to a server. Good gracious. All that, and now it's time for a detour. Who's up for a detour? Where is... Wiseman. I might also buy some stuff. Got potions. Got revives. Yes, I know you can save your data. I need to actually save my data. I love the tap that constantly goes over what I'm trying to do. I keep overshooting it. Okay, bye. Do I need any resurrects? Should probably get a few. fortune wires, we're good. Good. I could potentially bring some of this, but I don't know. I'll leave some wiggle room. Nervous? Me? Because there's other stuff I want to see. Now warp history. Keyword written on the board is here. A red wand. Stalking betrayed nothingness. Level 70. So be prepared. Yeah, normally for some of these too, you would be able to go into first person and look up and see just like a whole bunch of eyes. But you don't really notice it as much as the other ones that you can actually literally hear. Just breaks immersion every time and I don't care. Looks like maybe a circle. I should and strengthen. Still can. Get to the next room. I'm guessing maybe a core would be in the one on the right, but I can't say for certainty. Anybody have strengthening skills? Is that really all we have? Okay, thunder tolerance. It's weak to darkness. Remember, these are level 70 in here. Do you not have darkness? Should probably also redeem a few people. Because you never know. Oh, Black Rose and your tiny reps. Something else, magic tolerance. Come back here. It's weak to wood. Anything that is double Tempest Strike Lancer. We have fire and dark, and we have wood and lightning. Get prepared. Ooh. You're different. And of course you're weak to lightning. dungeon of every element.
Golden egg.
This place is very circular. Dang it. Come back. At least when you have the right element, you practically melt through things. Elements, they matter. I could always give her light head armor. She won't have as good a defense, but she'll have full healing. Ouch. I can always come back here and grind for stuff too. Okay, that clears this floor.
There, cat egg.
I don't see it.
There,
Wait,
cat egg.
hello? I bet that has a core. It looks suspiciously core-shaped.
There, cat egg.
No, you have an egg. Maybe final floor? Can't tell. Is it Swirling Dark that I needed? No. Let's see. What's this one? Huzzah for levels! While I'm at it, must redeem allies. Wish there was a way to do this for everyone faster, but you know, what you gonna do? Yeah, that following room. That's it. Oh, nope. Wiseman's on first aid. I need to change equipment. To the shin. Come back here. Look at that. You held still long enough for me to get you. What are bouncer gloves? Let's see. Probably got these before. 42. Yeah, not great. And there's no heavy mist or anything either. Typically, with this, you get, you know, signs that an enemy awaits beyond the doors. Maybe it's just a cutscene. There's a shadow that's not us.
That's...
Skaith staff.
Skaith's wand?
Bingo.
Huh?
Sora, how's your soul been? Since you essentially got Grim Reapered.
Thank you?
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, in .hack Sign, he got data drained. Wound up in a coma, just like Orca. But we were able to find Skaith's wand and, in the process, his soul. You now have Sora's blades. It's almost like spending that amount of time with the soul and Skaith, though, excuse me, I can talk, might have some long-standing repercussions. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Hard slap. Anyway, those are for me, actually, now that I think about it. Get Sora's blades. Better stats in some areas, but not others. We get death, because of course. Of course! Added effect during a battle. Possible chance of receiving no damage from enemy attacks. This must be from something else. No death. Added effect during battle. Possible chance of placing opponent near death, so it doesn't instantly knock opponents out in this game, but comes with Staccato, level 1, Tiger Claws, and Saber Dance, which is not worth it. I can put them on, seeing as I'm able to take them off. What level are these? 34 rare. There you go. You have Sora's weapons if you want them. I, kinda don't. They aren't that good. So instead, I will put them in storage. Sorry, Sora. Right, stored. If we don't need any more Avengers, I can sell those, as well as the bouncer gloves, so I really doubt we need those either. How are we for progress? Item shop, over here. I'm getting so turned around, I'm not used to being in this town. Okay, sell. Sell, sell, sell for big, big profits. Grief sticker, 41. I don't know if he has one or not. Oh, there he goes. Wiseman, change equipment. Does he have... Yeah, he does. I'll probably store it just for my other mages, potentially for the next game. Just because eventually I know we're going to be spending at least a little bit more time with Elk. Overwrite that. That did give us a really good grinding spot too if we need it. And I'm gonna log out just to see if anything pops up. Anything at all to save me from myself. No. No, you're just gonna make me do this, huh? Okay. Word list. Yeah, because that's just goblin tag. Oh, nah. Which I can probably do now, since I can take out a 42 enemy as if it's no problem. It might eventually give some good stuff too. But as is, I think the final boss is the only thing that's technically left. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not prepared. Well, I am prepared, but I don't feel like I'm prepared. Let me see something really quick. Since I need to... I don't know if it has any weaknesses or not or anything. Let me check. Waves. So I know which one's coming next. I won't say it, I'm just looking up if they have anything I maybe want to be aware of. Before data drain, no weaknesses. It's gonna have a mix between magic tolerance and physical tolerance. That's probably why it's really like hardcore choosing our characters for us. You will bring Black Rose, you will bring Wiseman. Okay. Firing a shot at the target. The attack is misleading as everyone is affected and the target character can sometimes survive the attack. Faces surround a target and spin around, dealing massive damage. Paralyze, sleep, charm, and speed decrease. Okay. Let's party up. And if I need to
Why, hello there.
re-record a section, I guess I can always edit. Yeah, I was gonna say, in the actual novels, like Another Birth, it was a different party that we went with. We went with Balmung. It was Kite, Black Rose, and Balmung. But probably because Balmung isn't technically able to do as good magic damage, maybe, as a Blade Master, or depending on what equipment you've given him. It might not be as evenly balanced. Ooh, the two parts share HP, so it doesn't matter which part is attacked. Okie dokie. Chattering, snaring twins. According to the board, an area where Orca was investigating. No, 69. And I don't need virus cores. Okay, Grunty, if you'll do the honors. I hear your boings, but I raise you. I don't need any more. I have as many items as I'll need. At least for that. Okay, same as before. which it probably would be, honestly. Why was that not elemental? You have thunder tolerance. Why isn't my attack doing elemental damage? What the heck? A little confused there. Okay, room empty. Good chance virus core. Obviously I wouldn't need it in this part, but I might need it in a future one. Yeah. You know, I should have brought strength and magic up. Idiot. Oh well, if all else fails, I'll just put on my healing hat. And change to Shin. I'm probably gonna need so many revives, it's not even funny. Interesting shape. Oh no! Oh no! That was close. Where is she? There's one here. How many did you summon? Black Rose, get it! Black Rose, please! I want to give my party members some restoratives and antidotes too. Seems like they're maybe going through it a bit. Nothing? Really? We got nothing but beans. That is true. I should probably stick to wood spells if I can. Then I'll use well water if I switch to earth or anything. We'll see. Hanged man. Probably can't use this for anything. I'll grab these just in case. If you're really desperate, you could always super drain some of the enemies here. See if you get any better equipment drops. But as is, I should probably go through, show you what I have. 73, 63, 73. Lucky Shoes is 27, but also, you know, abilities. 64, 59, not great. 74, 69, and 55 rare. So again, you gotta bump it up a few levels. 45, 71, 66, 56, and 71. And I could always tell them to change their equipment loadout depending on what I need to. If I need certain elements or whatever, which I don't think I'll need. Just because it outright said it had no weaknesses. This way is more treasure. And eyeballs. What has magic tolerance? Shoot. Don't have any ice physicals, so. Man, it is really intent on charming Black Rose. Oh, they're out of restoratives. This is charm, right? Yes. I'm gonna data drain you. Oh, Crest. You. I kept recasting it over and over.
Now then.
Take some restoratives.
Understood.
Ooh, the other way didn't even go to where I need to be. Hiccup, sorry. She should wake up on her own just fine if... Oops. If there's no battle mode. That way it doesn't use any items. I do need to recast Regime though. Damn it! Make me go through all my stuff! I don't appreciate you. Yeah, see how much she's going through my restoratives? And she did. Can we get a revive? Revive on dungeon floor B3. Guess I could get her to cast Strengthen again. Just in case I want to switch to Shin. Depends on what comes out. Ow. gaining any levels either. Blaze Hauberk. Spells. When in doubt, throw rock. Really? Absolutely nothing in here? I suppose you could get more restoratives by going in and out of here, but oof, that's a lot of work for not a lot of payout. There it is. Still gonna use a fairy's orb. We're here. Am I ready? No.
The area Sigma, chatting snaring twins, is now quarantined. Communication will be offline.
Ready!
Gore, the Machinator. It's actually one entity with two parts.
Who designs these freaky things anyway?
The twins. They are the twins. According about the background information of the series, Gore is a program designed to collect data on human cruelty. So one is going to have physical tolerance and the other is going to have magic tolerance. Good luck. Already off to a great start. Okay. Confusion or charm? That was charm. I don't want him healing the enemy. I'll have to attack the one that has magic tolerance. Going with Splinter Slash just because the buff. They're moving together at the moment. Creeping Murder. This apparently can do a lot. Yep, it sure do. It's gonna hit again. Again, going with this because I have the boost. Blade of Scheme. And dead. I wouldn't call it a mistake so much as, you know, this sucker just hurts. Okay, she's slowed. Decrease in magical status speed is antidote. Oh, she's already healed? That works. Mage potions then. You can do what needs to be done. Why only 1 damage? Which one am I going for? I I'm going for... Because one's physic and one's magic, but I'm trying to tell what the colors are. I'm going for blue. Might also, while I'm here... Oops. Something's coming. Probably data drain. Nope.
Yes, well, shall we do that?
Flare of conspiracy. Oh no, don't aim for me. Am I okay? It didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. I thought I was gonna wind up with every disease. That's gonna do a thing. That's going to do... Warrior blood. Don't do that. Not down for cups and balls today. Okay, charm. Let's get that off before he even realizes he was charmed. Feels like something's coming and I don't like it. Yeah, creeping murder. Who's it gonna hit? Technically everybody. Yeah, I don't like that. It's another big hit. Just gonna use a Mage Soul. And Black Rose. So she can continue to bring the pain. Alright, who's getting data drained? Me? You know, for whatever reason, this music really reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. I'm already healed both. My mage is on point. Let's also maybe get Black Rose to strengthen really quick. Come back. Okay, should be paralysis. I need healing. It's far enough away, it didn't hit me. Okay, he's probably dead again. Ooh, that could have killed all of us. Oh, that could have been really bad. Where's my resurrect? I can't use that yet. I need to stay out of it for a hot minute. No, heal yourself, dummy! Oh no. Ouch. Is Wiseman dead? Yes. Yes, he is. Can't even use a resurrect yet. He might already be up. Yeah, he is. I should have bought more mage souls. Oh my gosh, he has such high magic tolerance. I almost don't think there's a point in attacking with magic. I need charm. Charm. Again! Leave my mage alone! There's like nothing I can do for that either. It takes that second for them to realize he's back up. Hotter second. I don't like that delay. It's the slam. Come on, it's slam. And welcome to the jam. Okay, we're gonna do skills, and then I'm just gonna put Wiseman back on healing, because he doesn't seem to do enough to warrant the pain. Right, noting another one that can talk. I guess it's up to me to deal damage. This is a little rare. No! It's probably gonna be data drain. He seems to be attacking every so many seconds. How much HP does he have? Technically infinite, I know that. Does enemy have a high defense parameter? He sure does. Oh no. Ouch. I don't like us all being there at the same spot. Just gonna mage soul. Restorative, I think? Nope. Antidote. Nope. Here it comes. Move. And dead again. This is also why I'm not bothering to cast Restore SP on him. do I need to tax to protect on both? You know what? I'm gonna do a Drain Arc just to be safe. Okay, now it should have 6,000 HP. Fire score V. I don't think it has resistances anymore either. I still know what that means. Back up. Yeah, I can hit both of them like this way too. I wonder if it counts as double damage. Yeah, this is going so much better. Almost there. Got it.
No! I can't! How?
All appears to have gone well. An investigation will still be needed, but I guess you've succeeded for now.
Do you always have to hover? Do you need to be tall?
Let us rejoice at our triumph.
Kazu. Hold on, we're nearly there.
Theta server. Detecting fluctuation of massive data. The immensity. There's a possibility that it's the cursed wave itself. It's moving.
It's running. This marks the beginning of the counterattack.
Counterattack? No. We have just realized the true rule of the game Harold created.
Heavy though, Kate. Heavy though. True rule of the game is leave it alone. Anyway, there we go. .hack Outbreak is... well, the main story is complete. There's still going to be a few optional dungeons, which I'll probably stick in their own episode or edit onto the bottom of this one. We'll see, because they're supposed to be quite difficult. But yes, the more we attempt to solve things, the more it falls apart. Both here and in real life. We finally found the true nature of the game! Kite, literally, how did you even come to that sort of conclusion? So again, this one was a little difficult just because there was so much physical and magical tolerance of everything, and maybe it was doing that just to get you ready for the final boss, but I feel like also by the time I got up to the final boss, it didn't really matter all that much. Dealing with enemies that had either really strong physical or magic tolerance at the beginning of the game was so much more difficult than anything that I dealt with at the tail end of the game. By which I mean that boss was actually pretty easy in comparison to a lot of stuff that I've faced in .hack so far. Like, Skaith and Magus, at least for me, were leagues harder than Gore was. Too, that it had magic tolerance, but you could do almost no magic tolerance even with the full mage character really makes it think it's designed for you to go after the physical and just ignore the magic like I did. But after this, there's only going to be one more disc. There's going to be quarantine, and then the game is complete. Obviously, I still have some stuff to do. I have to do the goblin tag. Like I said, I probably won't do too much goblin tag until I'm at the tail end of quarantine. Just because stats and mental health. Same goes with Grunty Racing. So yeah, not much else to say there. Kinda wish I would have streamed this if I knew the final boss was coming up, but like I said, I'm blind past this point. Aside from a few things I looked up in advance for missables. There you go. You can tell I did it. It's beaten by me. To be continued. Maybe what Kite meant was just like, we have to go after Kubia, which, maybe? Image 57 has been added to the desktop. Image 58. Image 59. 60. 61. 62. Why am I getting these now? 63. Hello. You now have a data flag for .hack Outbreak. Save? Yes. I'll put it in a new slot just in case. And there we go, new stuff, new news, new mail. But for now, considering where I have left off and I've just finished the final boss, I might put other stuff in its own episode, considering, like I said, that I have gone on for a fair bit. If stuff only ends up taking like 10 minutes, I can always edit it together, but for the time being, I'll probably stick post-game stuff into its own episode. So for now, this is probably where I'm going to call it. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you want to see more .hack in the future. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye.